Namah Shivaya.
The word yoga is a highly loaded one because the word yoga means many things to many people. Even if you are in the tradition or a person who is outside of the tradition, the word yoga implies many meanings. So, in the context of Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, Patanjali is using yoga in the sense of samadhi. But if you look at Bhagavad Gita, then the word yoga is used in a different context, with a different meaning. There, yoga sangati. Yoga is the topic, and Acharya Shankara is giving the meaning of yoga sangati in the Bhashya, in the Bhagavad Gita. Then you have Sankhya Yoga, Karma Yoga, and yoga in the sense of union, yoga in the sense of knowledge. But in the context of Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, Ashtanga Yoga, yoga has no other meaning other than samadhi. And samadhi is being defined as yoga chitta vritti nirodha tada drishtuhu surya avasthanam, the second and third aphorism. There, the tada drishtuhu surupe avasthanam. Drishta means the seer, you. And yoga is all about knowing the nature of the seer. Now, the whole teaching is centered on how to go and locate the seer in you. Because you are the seer. It's a self evident fact that you see the world, you experience the world. So, there is an experiencer. And yoga is about knowing the nature of the experiencer or knowing the nature of the seer. So, the methodology of yoga is to go back to the place where you are residing as a seer. You are enjoying the status of being a seer. And that takes methodology. That's why the whole teaching of yoga is not descriptive, because it is talking about the nature of the seer, which is timeless, formless, complete, all pervasive. So, until and unless a teacher knows how to employ the methodology of Adhyaropa and Apavada, the methodology of negation, negating what you have to know who you are, until and unless a teacher could employ that methodology, then yoga teaching would be akin to some kind of philosophy. Yoga is not a philosophy. Yoga is the vision about yourself, and you can go and meet the place where you are, and there is a methodology. You can be helped to walk back to the place where your essence is, walk back to the place where the experiencer is, and the nature of the experiencer is timeless. Now the question is, if the nature of the experience is timeless and formless, the teaching cannot be descriptive, because to allow for descriptive teaching, you need an object. An object can be described, but the nature of the seer in the form of consciousness, which is already self evident, and the nature of it is timeless and it is complete, it is all pervasive. Therefore, the method of imparting this knowledge is not descriptive, it is implied teaching. That's why it takes methodology. A traditional teacher holds this methodology to help the person to see that the nature of the seer is complete and full. So the teaching is entirely different, it's a different ballgame, because any topic which is related with the world allows for descriptive teaching, wherein here the topic is you, the one who is sitting before you. And the nature of that person is limitless, timeless, and form free. How are you going to teach? You cannot use any props. You don't have the luxury to teach with any props or any properties. So here it is implied teaching. So the yoga can be taught by implication. That is what we call methodology. So this is very, very important in the teaching of yoga. And asana is the front end. When it comes to Ashtanga yoga, your body is the front end. But yoga happens in your awareness. When yoga happens in your awareness, you cannot but download the body from your self-awareness. And the body, from body awareness to breath awareness to mind awareness to awareness of the awarer, then the awareness of the awareness. And the awareness is to be understood without any limitation. So, the, when the Ashtanga Yoga of Patanjali is using the body as an excuse, which you don't see in any other scriptures. So, the body is used as a front end and as an excuse, as a device to help you understand the nature of yourself as complete. Then only the teaching of yoga would be complete. That's what I want to say about this topic.